dear students, this is DM Sharma. I'm back with the 11th video of index number, the first lesson of statistics subject standard 12 Gujarat board. Friends, in my last video we have discussed about some typical examples, illustrations and some important formulas. In this video we will solve some more typical illustrations and short sums. So let's start. Friends, take out your textbook and open page number 40, illustration number 22. The details of expenses on fuel for a group of workers of a region are as follows. Friends, you can see here in this table, items of fuel are given: coal, kerosene, wood, matchbox, etc. Then base year 2012 and current year 2014. In the base year, quantity is given and per unit price is given. So quantity of 2012 is considered as Q0 and price of 2012 is considered as P0. And we are having price of 2014, it is considered as P1. Prepare the index number of the group of fuel expenditure from these data. If the expenditure for food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous group in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5 and 3.5 times respectively that of the year 2012, and if the expenditures on these groups are 42%, 15%, 10% and 12% respectively of the total expenditure, then prepare the cost of living index number for the workers. So friends, here you have to find the general index number with all the commodities. Those are given here, like food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous, along with the fuel. They have given us the index number of food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous, but we have to compute the index number of fuel. So how will we compute? With the help of this table we will calculate. So friends, here they have not mentioned that which method we have to apply. So we can apply either the family budget method or total expenditure method. In the solution, they have applied total expenditure method. It is easy because here we can save our time, because in the family budget method you have to prepare one column for I, then one column for W, then another column for IW. So 3 columns you have to prepare. Here you have to prepare just 2 columns, P1Q0 and P0Q0. So it is a simple way. As you know, from both the methods the answer is same. It is said here that the method of family budget also be used here for calculation. So you can use that also, but the total expenditure method will be suitable here. So up to this question is given, and then after we have prepared P1Q0 and P0Q0, you know how to calculate this. So we have made the total of P1Q0 and P0Q0, and we have applied the formula and found the index number 113.51. So up to this the calculation or the sum is very simple, but now we have to use the index number of fuel and the other commodities also. So the index number of fuel and other commodities, how can we calculate that? I show you with the calculation. Here I have written the question given below to the table. If the expenditure for food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous. So we have 4 items. I write here: food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous. So friends, we cannot forget the fuel because we have calculated fuel index number for fuel also. So fuel also we have to include here, even though here no information is given about the fuel, but we have to take fuel also. Now again, if the expenditures for food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous group in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5 and 3.25 times respectively. So they have mentioned times. Times means we have to multiply, and as soon as we will multiply with 100 we will get directly index number. So 3 is given for food, So the index number for food is 300. 2.5 is given for clothing, that will be 250. 4.5 is given for house rent, so it will be 450. And then 3.25 is given for miscellaneous, that will be 325. And we have computed the index number for fuel, and that is 103.5. So we had written the index number of all the commodities. Now if the expenditures on these groups are 42%, so 42% is given to food, so I write here 42. 15% is given for clothing, 10% is given to house rent, 12% is given to miscellaneous. So friends, the question arises here, what about fuel? So in my last video we have solved this kind of sum. If the weight or importance is given in percentage, then the total weight is always 100, because the sum of all percentage is 100. So what can we do? We will subtract the sum of these four commodities from 100, and we can get importance or weight for fuel. So the sum of these four commodities is 79. When we subtract from 100, we will get 21. So the importance or weight for fuel is 21. Now you can easily calculate the sum. We just have to multiply I and W. So friends, you can see here I have multiplied I and W and made the total and found the cost of living index number. Friends, here we are having one more important question, illustration 23. Find the real wage for the workers class of a city from the following data about their average monthly wage and the cost of living index number, base year 2001. Find the purchasing power of money in the year 2015 by taking the base year 2001 and state the importance of this answer. Here they have given us different years, average monthly wage and cost of living index number. So friends, in my last video we had discussed about the formula of real wage. So we will apply the same formula over here. Real wage is equal to average monthly wage upon cost of living index number, or you can write it like wage upon cost of living index number multiplied by 100. So this is very easy calculation, friend. You can see here we will prepare this kind of table, year, average monthly wage, cost of living index number, and you can see we have written different years here, average monthly wage and cost of living index number. Formula of real wage, average monthly wage divided by cost of living index number. So our average monthly wage is 15,000 and cost of living index number is 192. So 15,000 divided by 192 multiplied by 100, we got 7812.5. In 2011 again average monthly wage is 15,600 and cost of living index number is 203. So 15,600 divided by 203 multiplied by 100, we got 7,684.73. In the same way we can calculate for all the years. Purchasing power of money is the reciprocal of the cost of living index number of the current year with the respective base year. Friends, in my last video I have mentioned the formula for purchasing power of money also, that was 100 upon cost of living index number. So for 2015 we have to find, so 100 upon cost of living index number we will mention, and we can find the purchasing power of money. Solve one more important question, illustration 24, question number 2. Friend, this is very important. It has been asked in the board exam, so please pay attention. Here it is written that the Lasper's index number is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher's index number. So first of all we will write here IL, that is Lasper's index number, and IF, that is Fisher's index number. As it is said in the sum, the Lasper's index number is 8 upon 9 times, means it is already 8 upon 9 times. So to make them equal, we will multiply 8 upon 9 to Fisher and we will get Lasper's index number. Again I am repeating, they have said The last pair's index number is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher's index number. So last pair and Fisher. So last pair's index number is 8 upon 9 times now. So if we make Fisher's index number 8 upon 9 times, then they both will become equal. So we have made here one equation, IL is equal to IF multiplied by 8 upon 9. And then it is said in the sum that if Fisher's index number is 180, find Paasche's index number. So IL is equal to Fisher's index number, they have given 180. So in place of Fisher, we will write 180 multiplied by 8 upon 9. So friends, we will get 160 as last pair's index number. But they have asked to find Paasche's index number. So friend, last pair, Paasche and Fisher, they all are included in one formula, and that is Fisher's formula. It is under root IL multiplied by IP. So we have the Fisher's index number, they have given us 180, we will write over here, and then in the root IL we just found, and IP we have to find. Now friend, what can we do? We cannot take 160 in denominator of 180 right now because it is in the root. So first of all we have to remove the root. So how can we remove? We have to write here by squaring both the sides. So 180 square is equal to under root 160 multiplied by IP square. So by doing square, 32,400, and here this square, because of this square the root will be removed, so 160 multiplied by IP. So here we have 32,400 divided by 160 is equal to IP. So we will have 202.5 is equal to Paasche's index number. So friends, here we have one more important question, question number 7 of illustration 24. The wholesale price index number of the year 2015 and 2016 are found to be 150.2 and 165.7 respectively. Find the rate of inflation using index number of both the years. So friend, in my last video I have given you some important formulas. Among them I had given one formula as rate of inflation. So according to that formula, wholesale price index number of current year minus wholesale price index number of preceding year or previous year divided by wholesale price index number of preceding year or previous year multiplied by 100. So we have 2 years, 2015 and 2016. So as we know, 150.2 is the wholesale price index number for 2015 and 165.7 is the wholesale price index number for 2016. So this is the wholesale price index number of current year, and this is the wholesale price index number for base year. 65.7 minus 150.2 divided by 150.2, we will have 15.5 upon 150.2. Friends, make sure first of all you have to calculate this portion. After complete solution of this, only you can multiply it by 100. If you have multiplied by 100 previously, then the answer will be wrong. So first of all solve this. 165.7 minus 150.2 will be 15.5. Then divide it by 150.2. You will get whatever you will get multiplied by 100. Then you will get 10.3196. As the third digit is more than 5, so we will add in the second digit. So our answer will be 10.32%. Stop here today. I hope you all have understood all the sums. If you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. In my next video, I will solve some more important short sums. Till then, keep study and stay at home. Goodbye.